Hello everyone, it's Anna with ACS Creations, and the phone is a little sideways. I have the phone on the table and it's resting on top of my husband's writing gloves, so maybe a little sideways, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, if you guys are a part of my Facebook group, you've seen that I attempted to dye yarn. Well, it looked really good when it was in the dye, and then I rinsed it out and it all came out. So I don't know, I might try and do it again because I did it twice. Once in a pot with the just barely boiling. I mean, it had the little bubbles, but it wasn't like super boiling. I did it that way, and then I followed, I don't remember what the video that I followed, but in her video she rinsed it right after she got done dyeing it. I don't know if that's the reason why it didn't stick, if I needed to let it dry and then rinse it so it sits better. I don't know. But the second time I had 3 different bins, and I just kind of, that's the picture that I posted. I had one part in one color, the middle part in another color, and the other end in another color. And it looked really cool how the colors were just like bleeding into each other. But I'll show you what they look like. Now, the colors that I used were red, green, and blue. The color that the string that I used to tie it dyed and stayed just fine. But this is what it looks like. You can't really see, I mean, right now it looks all purple. It's not all purple. And it's like very faintly. Maybe if I hold it back. There's one. And you can kind of see the colors. I don't know. There's that. This one took a little bit more of the green. This part right here is green. I don't know if you can see it. And this is just like, it was white, but it looks, I don't know, like a dirty white, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, nothing. No. And you can kind of see. But yeah, so I think I might try and redo it. These 2 were the 3 different colors. And then I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I just put it some in one color. And this was the one color. I did it in the green. Only parts of it are green. This is, I used Rit Dye More. And this is the Caron 1 pound. This one, I measured. If you want to do something like this, I figured out that I think it's 55. Well, I used my mother-in-law's walker to make the hank because I don't have a Swift. So I wrapped it around the walker, the brakes, and the handle 55 times. And it's 50 grams. These 2 that I did 110 times. And it's 100 grams. So it took a little while to do this. But yeah. So I got 200 grams of yarn that was supposed to be dyed, but it didn't. So I'm like, I wonder. I had just a little bit of white cotton left from, I don't remember what I made. So I'm like, I'll put, sprinkle some on the colors, all three colors, on to see if I can get the effect that I wanted for these to work on the cotton. And look, you can't see the green really, but the color stayed. And I don't know if I did something wrong. If I try it again tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it soak. Or not soak, I'm just going to let it sit, and then when it dries, then I'll rinse it. Let's see if that helps. I don't know. I was trying to make like a mermaid, Little Mermaid themed yarn. But yeah, that's not. I mean, even if it came out looking like this, I would have been okay with that. But I might make a cozy out of this because I think there's just enough for a cozy. So yeah, now, well, this one I'm gonna cake up. So, excuse me, French vanilla iced cappuccino. It's been like my new favorite drink. And even, I don't know, I was just like so mad. I was up until like 6:30 this morning figuring this out. And I did exactly what she said to do in the video. And it just not work. On to something else. I gotta find which bag I have it in. Oh, the video that I did while I was driving, I was talking about the yarn that I got at AC Moore. This is one of them. This is the one that there was 6, I think. There was 6 when my husband's hair is on there. It's like all different kinds of greens. Dark green. I absolutely love it. This is Willow's Yarn Paintbrush. They're 100 grams. That glare. Why does everything look so purple? There we go. And the colorway on this is Dark Iris. It's 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. It's like in between soft and rough like wool, but not. I'm just hoping that it's not too itchy. So I didn't bring all of them out because the other ones are in the living room. But I just wanted to bring one out to show. And then the other one that I got is this one. I'm not going to even try and say it because I know I'm going to butcher it. So, and there's no color to it. But that's the name.